Nearly every street has a story. Unemployment and poverty means anger, frustration and despair. Young people feeling like there is no way out, like they're stuck. There is something that can change this, and it might surprise you. It can teach you motivation, discipline, respect. It can give you the tools to make your life better. It is sport, but no ordinary sport. This is rugby. No normal rugby club. This is the school of hard knocks.
1, 2, 3, hard knocks! You get knocked, cracked, torn, smacked. It's people like you and it's people like me. When it all fades to black, if you don't give, then you won't get any back. You get torn, cracked, knocked, smacked. It's people like you and it's people like me.
Last week, psychologist Paul Barros worked with the lads on their problems.
I need to learn to read and write properly.
And the players had their resolve tested in the mountains of North Wales.
That's what I think of that, do you know what I mean?
Before an intense training session brought the team together.
We are a fucking team, School of Hard Knocks. We can get better and we can get stronger.
The potential of this squad off the field, it's far superior to anything we've ever had before. A lot of the lads, they're educated. Those that aren't, well, they're making up for it with the sort of drive and commitment we saw at the end of Wales. But today, we're really going to test them. We're going to get them to organise the final match themselves. The whole lot, the press, the money, the catering, the bums on seats. It's absolutely going to be up to them to decide whether it's a success or a failure.
As the lads start to filter in, Backs coach Will Greenwood asks Lewis about his experiences in Wales.
When you got home, what did you tell your mate? What was the first thing you told your mates? I've just been on the worst experience or the best experience or the strangest experience?
Worst but best.
The worst but best?
Yeah. So that will.
Where are you off? You're done? Finished? Why aren't you staying for the day?
What?
Join in.
I'm not in the mood for it,
Not in the mood. He's always not in the mood, that kid. Always not in the mood. And then when he does it, it's like the rugby last week, when he's going, oh, fuck this, I'm not doing it. Then loved it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Never gives anything a chance, that bloke. He will never come to anything.
Lee McQueen, business owner and winner of The Apprentice, arrives to set the team the challenge of organising the final match day.
Where you've learned over the last 5 weeks about how to work as a unit, as a team, I want all of that today to be put into practice. And it's not about, let's sit around and let's see what, if we can plan and what we can do. It's about let's plan, let's get out there and let's go and do it.
Lee's group are in charge of organising the final game.
So we try and get from 3 leaflets made, or leaflets made. And
I think that's one thing we should definitely try and do today.
You're going to want a good time, watch a good game, beers, maybe a bit of crumpet walking about.
While Will's team look at long-term recruitment for the rugby club.
Get a lot of kids down on the day, and on the back of that, I'll get player recruitment. Okay. So strengths, who's got some?
I ain't got no strengths.
Of course you got strengths, dude.
Scott's group head outside to repair the club's rusty posts. However, it isn't long before they encounter problems.
This one's snapped.
Scott then takes Opie and Matt to try and get some free paint to give the stand a facelift.
I can probably spare 50 and some eyeballs and stuff like that. Anything we don't use, we bring straight back.
Yeah.
That's all right. Thank you very much.
Obviously, now we've got the kit that we need and everything and the stuff that we need to paint and that, we can go back and start doing it. Oh, fantastic, man.
Right.
Back at the rugby club, Lewis's indifference to his task forces Will to intervene.
Go recruit that dude. Go see if he's a big lump. See if he plays rugby. See if he plays rugby. Go on. See, he'd never have done that. He would never have done that 2 weeks ago.
Let's go.
Before he'd gone, no. As pleasing as anyone making a good tackle is seeing something like that happen where a guy with no real self-confidence, or what I felt was no self-confidence, not showing it to us, is now out on the street getting numbers and saying, come and play rugby with us.
We're just going to ring the local papers and say what's going on and see if they can come down and take a few photos, get us in the paper, raise the profile a bit.
Hi, so is that Corinne Advertiser? She sounded a little interested, so if we can email her and see what happens from there.
Leaving his group, Lee heads off to the shopping centre in town to see how Will's team is getting on publicising the final match. While the players optimistically dish out flyers, Will isn't convinced about the success of their strategy.
The very real scenario at the moment is today's been a complete disaster. The boys run out on November the 21st on their big day, and there's 4 men and a dog watching. That is not beyond the realms of possibility at the moment.
Back at the club, 35-year-old Derek is organising Scott's group to paint the stand. However, he's left to finish the job alone.
Derek is our painter. Where is he? He's still painting. Is that fair? Is that what we've come together as School of Hard Knocks? No. Because we need to be together. We came so far last week in North Wales. We can't let that down now. We cannot let that go.
If people don't turn up on the day, if caterers don't turn up, if the banner doesn't get sorted and the mayor doesn't turn up and there's no press, that means everything that we've done today has been a complete waste of time. You know, the only way that's going to happen, and we get that, is if it's actually followed through.
The mixed results of the previous day seem to have had an effect on player turnout.
It's hard work that they're scared of. You know, they do a day, they need a day off. They're not going to be very successful if they're doing that.
It's just massively demoralising. There's a sense that we've got this wrong, and yet this hasn't been wrong in previous courses. So what do we need to do differently? Next week there might be 4, and next week 2. We have not got a team. On November the 21st, as it stands, there will be no School of Hard Knocks team.
Everybody in this circle has had setbacks, has had tragedy, or, you know, to one degree or another. Okay? How you cope with that and how you deal with that is actually what defines you, what makes you.
Despite Chris's talk, training begins in a lacklustre fashion.
Wait for the call, mate. Feet. Wait, stop there. Have you said anything yet? Go on, Hobbs. What do you want to say? Have you said anything? Are you still going to say nothing? Feet. Are you going to be completely silent? Feet. Obi, come on, dig in. Are you going to say
come on, let's go. Feet, let's go, let's do it. Come on, feet, come on. Feet.
Out, much better.
When Will has a go at you, and you look away, why are you looking away? I'm not having a go, why are you looking away?
No, because I don't like people shouting at me.
Right, okay. If someone is having a go at you like that, look them in the eye. Listen, you don't have to like it, but look them in the eye. Yeah? Hold his gaze. Does that make sense? Okay? You could be fucking huge on this game.
Just can't get through to him. Just this morning we did some drills. I said, what do you want at the other end? He said, money. So we said, all right, imagine there's £500,000 at the other end. Smash through people. We see 2 minutes every week. And it's just not good enough.
The team starts a defensive drill with head coach Chris Chudley, and it's not long before another member of the squad has had enough.
What are you up to, Jokes? Why aren't you?
I'm not allowed to do it.
Why?
Like crap.
Can't train, can't do anything.
No, that's what Chudley just said to me. He said, you're not fit, are you? He said, well, just go for Tranquil 1 and watch it.
Why didn't you prove him wrong? You look all right to me, you look well. Rosy cheeks. Why do you always give up? You're giving up. There's nothing. Dude, there is nothing wrong with you. Toughen up. Dude, why don't you prove someone wrong for once?
I can prove other people wrong, don't have to prove you lot wrong.
If you walk away this morning, you can't be asked, don't come back. I'm bored of you.
I just want to come back in a minute.
People can't get away with calling me a waste of space and shit, yeah?
Calm down now.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about me.
Calm down. Everything that Will called you will be fucking true if you walk away now.
Well, it can be true then, can't it?
Yeah, but you don't want. I don't want it to be true. We've had the same issues in life, me and you. It's about understanding the problems that you have and confronting them, and I can help you with that. Do you know what I've been through in my life? Can't read, can't write, can't spell, poor concentration.
Yeah, that's what I've got.
Come back here, we give you an opportunity. Come back here, I believe in you, I trust in you.
What's the point of coming back? Fuck it.
There's certain players that you push the buttons, there's certain players you got to give a hug to, there's certain players where you just got to leave alone and they'll do it themselves. Possibly we'll just press the wrong button.
Maybe I've got to be a better person and have more patience, but with people like Jason, there's only so much before actually you're destroying what we're trying to achieve here. You've got to get rid of him.
I am fucked off. I'm absolutely, I just can't put it into words, that I thought we come so far just to be let down today.
It's quite upsetting because when we was in Wales and we played that final game, I don't think he's probably smiled like that for years. The biggest smile I've ever seen on anyone. He absolutely loved it, and then today is like sort of slow getting changed and he can't really be bothered.
If there was going to be a couple of people who didn't see it out, possibly Jason would have been one of them.
Don't know the problems that other people have. But at the same time, you know, there's an opportunity which these guys have presented to us, and you know, the things that we've done and the things that we're going to do, you know, you want to grab that and like embrace it and do it.
While the rest of the team head in for lunch, Scott and Will give Jason a call to see if he's coming back.
Jason, Scott, you know why Will challenged you like that, don't you? If you can't be bothered, then everything Will said is bloody true. What I want you to do is challenge him. Are you fucked? Have you gone home and you've been smoking? Have you gone home now and started smoking? Yeah, why? You may give up on yourself, but I'm not fucking giving up on you. Do you understand me?
I know, smoking.
Yeah, but that's the only life he knows. Sad though.
It is. You know, if he doesn't show up tomorrow, would I get in a car next Tuesday for Jason? Not a chance.
Coming up, things only get worse for the coaches at training.
Well, look, we're going to train.
And the reappearance of Michael lifts the intensity at cage fighting.
It's work!
I'm going to die.
As the team head out onto the training pitch after lunch, but they continue to struggle with some basic passing drills. And it isn't long before Lewis gives up.
Smile. Yo, no quickie wingers. You should be finishing those trays off over there.
I just don't feel it today.
Smile, look, you're going to train. Huh? You can tell me you're strong. Do the cameras go away? Give us 5 words.
We used to have this little thing we used to do. We saw a skip who took out like quite a few bricks. Used to go up and down roads in the car and just like brick. Cars walking, just driving down the street, and you know, it was just a laugh at the time. We didn't care about what damage we were causing to people, and been in quite a few fights myself. Just used to love it. That was what fueled me. Nothing used to motivate me to do anything, but when I was doing all that stupid things, getting into fights, getting in trouble with police, you know, it just excited me, and I just kept doing it.
For parents to try and sort of keep a handle on them is very difficult in this day and age. You know, they tend to get into groups, and you don't really know which groups they're getting into, and it can be a struggle. I think you try and explain to them, you know, our family's more important and, you know, more values and that, but it's hard to get through to them.
Good boy.
Never as bad as you think.
Right? Good boy. Right. No sugar for me. Right? Good boy. Far more emotion in this series than I've ever experienced before. I don't think the boys have ever had anybody to talk to before. I don't think they've had somebody to put a hand on the shoulder and, you know, ask them what's wrong. We've had 2 guys walk away this morning because they're highly emotional, almost on the edge, right? And yes, challenge us on the field, but challenge us off the field as well. If you've got some problems and you come here and it's going to bubble over, then pull us aside just before the session and say, look, can you give us a hand?
what we're here to do is try to make you better individuals, on the field and off the field.
The following week, the team are taken to the Birmingham UTC cage fighting gym to teach them how to control their emotions on and off the rugby pitch.
The mountains were tough mentally, physically. This is as hard as it gets. This is the hardest session they will do in the whole course.
We're going to teach them today, when they cross that whitewash, then they can go out and they can be aggressive on the rugby field, because that's what it's all about. When they cross that whitewash again, then you shake hands, you have a beer.
The coaches noticed that Michael returns, having mysteriously missed the last week of the course.
Hello. Have you been where you've been? Where are you, boy? Right, Mikey, how are you, son? I'm very well, sir. Why have you been?
We need your 2 inches to focus on, boys. There's been an element of, should I say, apathy.
It's going to be a pain by the end of the day, I know that. We are going to create situations today whereby you will be put under pressure. If you react in a controlled way and the way you've been shown, you will be successful.
Good. Keep working. Kill me, circuit. You're my pain, this weakness, leaving the body. 25 years of wasting my life, and Martin said, you gotta get up and go. In my head, I thought, you know what? And I was there.
I was down on one knee a couple of times. All I could hear was Mikey's voice. Come on, get up, 45 seconds, that's it, we're almost done.
It's just his enthusiasm, his ability to come back and just raise the stakes, you know, and I think we've missed that the last couple of weeks.
Mikey's lead now, today, is a line in the sand for this team, and there can be no turning back.
Shall I tell you what really drives me? My own guilt, to a degree, of my abuse of the ability that I may have had, or potential I may have had as a young person. I go through job interviews or job applications regularly, yeah? No avail, no avail. And in my past, it has made me think, you know what? I ain't going for no more job applications. It's easy to pick up a knife, pick up a gun. It's easy to sell drugs. Yeah, that's easy. Do something constructive. Aspire to be something positive and work hard to achieve that goal. That's what I've got from Hard Knocks, and that's what I want to give out into this world. You know, these lessons, for me, they're invaluable and they're priceless. You know, and these, the moments, there's some moments of this program that I will treasure for a lifetime. My life. It's not pretty. You know, there's a lot of things, you know, in my past, which I now recognize is not me, you know, the new me who I am today. But at the same time, there's a lot of painful stuff there. And it's stuff that I don't want to deal with. I want to leave it where it is, locked away in the past. However, I need to resolve it to move forward. You know, I need to forgive myself.
For the Hard Knocks recruits, things get even tougher when the team move into the ring. They're asked to combine the aggression of cage fighting with the technique of rugby, all the time keeping their heads switched on.
Get low, get the cage, get the cage, come on. You can do this, 5 seconds, let's go.
Tackle of the day. I think he's quite intelligent. He thinks, why am I doing this? What relevance he's got to the course. But then when he's forced, he's in the corner, he comes out, he'd take a few punches, he's a hard boy and he keeps making a tackle. And then he retreats and he waits. He goes, do I have to do it? And he does it. He just won't open up. Just will not open up. Won't let anyone in to try and help him. That's the problem.
In an emotional state, Lewis refuses to continue fighting and leaves. With Will not far behind.
What was it like in there? Rubbish. No good. Yeah, all right. asking you to do bad things. We're asking you to be, it's all part of the controlled aggression of rugby. You step away, you take it out, you do it on the field, you step away. Get angrier and angrier. But then, when we come out of the cage, can you not just, is that the issue? You're worried that you build up this anger, that we're building up this aggression in the rugby field, and you come out of the cage and you can't let it go. It stays. Is that the concern? Dude, you got to speak about this, otherwise it will eat you up. It already is eating you up. Come on, where's your kit? Let's go for a fag. We need to smoke. We'll hook something up next week, alright, eh? Yeah. Don't let it eat you up. It's killing you. Don't let it eat you. Come on, go for a fag. Desperately wanting help. So I think that's why he keeps coming back. And it's like, we have a chat and we get a little bit further and he gets closer to opening up each week. And he's clearly a very sad young fella today. I said to him, but you've never been in trouble with the police. He said, that's because I've never got caught. You suspect in his time he's done some underhand bad things. He will open up to the right people. Now, I might not be the right person. I can't understand. And even if I did get to the bottom of it, where would I go with that? Because I'm not trained. And it's absolutely heartbreaking. Heartbreaking to see him like that.
I'm glad I walked away because otherwise, you know, I would have switched.
It's just great, you know, I've been in there now and, you know, blood starts flowing and it's great, but then you can control it, you can get up and then you can give the guy, you know, well done. And that's what it's all about. We've got to think of days like this. We've got to think of days when we're going boxing with Hay, and we've got to really draw on those experiences because they haven't gone through the years of hurt, the 5-6 years of hurt before they put the Welsh jersey on, before they put an English jersey on. This is their days of hurt.
Next week, Paul Borost returns to help Lewis with his issues. The lads train with some legends of the game.
Engin, nice.
And tempers flare in their final warm-up match.
More sport, news, views and video on Sky Player, Sky Mobile TV and at skysports.com.